Hey, this is Lita Ford, and you are watching LoudGuitars.com, baby.
Hi, this is Pamela for LoudGuitars.com, and we're here at the Dean Markley booth at NAMM with rock and roll royalty. I am thrilled to be sitting here with none other than the Queen, Lita Ford. Welcome, Lita.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
It's my pleasure. It's so loud. I hope everyone can hear us.
I'm going to try to keep the mic real close. You've been in the music industry making music for over 3 decades, and I'm wondering if you can take us back to that first moment that you held a guitar and knew that this is what you wanted.
Yeah. Oh, man. You know, it wasn't so much the first time I held a guitar as the first concert I saw. That was the time I realized what I wanted to do with what do you want to do with your life? That's what I realized what I wanted to do with my life. It was a Black Sabbath concert at the Long Beach Arena in California. And I walked in. The place was packed full of people. Everybody's smoking all kinds of stuff. You know, the place is just full of smoke. People were jumping off the rafters. It was total mayhem. And I walked in and saw these figures on stage, all dressed in black with gold crosses, and I went, whoa, that's what I want to do. I mean, I was mesmerized. And the way the audience felt, that's how I wanted to make people feel. I knew it, I saw it, I dreamed it, I felt it right then and there. And I don't know, it's weird because later on I became engaged to Tony Iommi, who is the guitar player for Black Sabbath. And I had a top 10 hit single with Ozzy Osbourne. Very strange.
It's funny the way life unfolds. Now, you've been with BC Rich for a little while. Has your gear, in terms of the construction of your guitar or your setup, has that changed a lot over the years? Or do you stick to pretty close from where you started?
I am a real meat and potatoes kind of person, guitar player. I don't like a lot of effects. I don't like a lot of, gadgets on the actual head itself. Where nowadays they make pedals where you can stomp over to a different setting on your amp, which is great for some people. But for me, I just like the balls of the amp. You know, and the tone, the bass, the basics, the treble, the presence. I don't need anything else.
What is it that you play through?
Right now I use a JCM 800. They're the older ones. They're the very first ones made. And, they just have a unique sound that Marshall has never been able to duplicate. And I also use the old BC Rich guitars. And they have all the original, pieces in them. They are the original BC Rich guitars. As a matter of fact, my double neck is a prototype. So I was one of the first people to play BC Rich and created the sound I have is just plugging directly into a Marshall without using any effects. The only effect I like to use is a delay. And other than that, I really don't like effects. I don't feel like they're necessary. I think you can do what you can do with what you got, you know?
Well, when you capture the holy grail of tone, that's what everybody's looking for, right? When you have it and it's resonating within you, it becomes that vehicle to letting your music out in your way. So that's brilliant. Now, how has your songwriting evolved over the years? I know that this last record, Living Like a Runaway, is a concept record, and you would like the whole thing listened to and start to finish, not picking songs. Now, how does that play out for you when you do a show?
Well, when we do a show, people want to hear different songs. They want to hear stuff from the old days, stuff from the new days, Kiss Me Deadly, Close My Eyes. They want to hear stuff from all different eras. But I would really like to do a tour where we just go out and play Living Like a Runaway album and maybe throw in a couple of other songs as an encore. But I think the album has only been out 6 months. So I think it needs to be out just a little bit longer, and I think we'll be able to do that. But this album is more of a concept record, and I miss the days of the concept records. They don't make them anymore. Like
a lost art almost, but gone are the days when people lay on their bellies on their parents' shag rug with the headphones on and listen to a record start to finish and get transported elsewhere. But you were a pioneer back when you started. You could very quite possibly be introducing the concept album again to mainstream. Who knows where your powers stop?
It's true. I get it from a lot of people. They ask me, Lita, please bring back that era of music. Please bring it back, because Living Like a Runaway is on the verge of bringing that back, and whereas a lot of the newer albums either go one way or another. So I hope they're right. And it isn't something that I tried to do. It's something that just came naturally to me. So I'm hoping that it continues, and I'm hoping that the next album still has that same vibe, and I think it will be, because that's the headspace I'm in.
If you had a piece of advice for anybody who's starting out, what would it be?
Follow your heart and play what's in your heart. If something tells you that the song is not right, or if somebody else has told you that you're not doing it right, just remember, there are no rules in rock and roll. There are no laws in rock and roll, and you can do whatever the hell you want to do. And the main thing is follow your heart. And if your heart says don't go that way, then don't go that way, no matter what.
You just gave me goosebumps. Thank you. Thank you.